Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Brief and Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Amina Jibril. The federal and state governments have been urged to address unemployment and religious extremism as critical measures to combating Nigeria's widespread insecurity. Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka of the Sokoto Diocese made the call in his 2024 Christmas message, describing insecurity as a byproduct of corruption. He stressed the need for comprehensive solutions to the country's challenges as he encouraged Christians to remain resolute in their faith and moral responsibilities. And the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, has appealed to Nigerians to remain patient with President Bola Tinubu's administration, assuring will stabilize by next Christmas. In a Christmas message issued by his chief press secretary, Edwin Olofo, Ganduje expressed optimism about the nation's economic recovery, acknowledging the discomfort caused by the bold economic reforms undertaken by the government, reassured citizens that the results were already becoming visible. Ganduje also highlighted the government's progress in enhancing security kidnapping across the country. He emphasized that the administration's efforts to secure Nigeria were already yielding encouraging outcomes, as he reiterated that the APC leadership remains committed to implementing policies that promote sustainable growth, security and improved welfare for all Nigerians. In business news, in a move to curtail smuggling of petroleum products out of Nigeria, the Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, in collaboration with the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Agency, NMDPRA, has shut down 20 fuel stations across the country, implicated in the diversion and smuggling of petroleum products. National Coordinator of Operation Whirlwind of the Nigeria Customs Service, the Assistant Controller General of Customs, Hussein Ejibunu, speaking to newsmen in Lagos, disclosed that the operation's crackdown on fuel smuggling has resulted in the closure of 20 fuel stations. According to Ejibunu, 6 fuel stations in Lagos and 10 in Sokoto-Kebbi Express Road have been sealed, while 5 stations have had their licenses revoked, adding that several suspected fuel smugglers have been arrested and are currently facing prosecution in courts nationwide. On the foreign scene, Russian missiles have killed at least 1 person and damaged the energy infrastructure across Ukraine. Officials who reported a massive Christmas attack said air raid sirens rang out over Ukraine on Wednesday morning, while the Air Force reported Russian caliber cruise missile had been launched from the Black Sea. Ukraine faces its toughest winter of the almost 3-year war as Moscow steps up its aerial bombardment and its troops advance on the front lines in the east. The governor of Kherson region reported that 1 person had been killed, 3 others injured over the last 24 hours. And in sports, Nigerian-born, New Zealand-based UFC fighter Israel Adesanya is set to return to the cage for the first time, looking to overcome back-to-back title fight defeat ahead of his UFC Arabia main event in February 2025 against Nassourdine Imavov. Adesanya's first fight night showcase features a pay-per-view quality undercard. The upcoming UFC headliner battle in Saudi Arabia features 10 undercard fights with a nice blend of stylistic matchups and ranked contenders. And that's all we have for you in Global Television's News Brief. I am Amina Jibril. Thank you for watching and good evening.